Hey guys, this is Emily from MyClosetRocks.com, where we sell pre-authenticated designer fashion. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison between a real Louis Vuitton Palm Springs backpack. This is the real one, lovely, and this is the fake one. I'm going to fill you in real quick on the sad story of how I came upon this fake Louis Vuitton backpack. I ended up getting a real Louis Vuitton Palm Springs backpack for $500. That's right, so cheap. And so I sold it on Mercari, and I got a complaint from the buyer saying that the zipper pull came off. And I was like, fine, return it, that's okay. But I was out of town and I got the bag back, and within 24 hours, the funds had been refunded, and she actually switched my authentic backpack with her fake one, sent it back, and now she has a real Louis Vuitton bag for free. While it's infuriating, it's an important lesson for everyone to know. Return fraud is real. I'm going to show you how to protect yourself against all of those Louis Vuitton fakes out there. These bags are very popular and they still sell for over retail. Because of this, that means there are tons of fakes and really good ones at that. And so I wanted to show you how to tell if your bag is indeed real or if you have a counterfeit one on your hands. First things first, let's look at the dust bag. Here is what a real Louis Vuitton dust bag looks like. It should have blue pulls on each side. It should be light yellow and have a crisp logo on the front in black. In the interior, it's going to have a made in tag. I am unclear of how many countries they make their dust bags in, but make sure there is a little white tag telling you where it is made. Next, always check the serial number as soon as you get a bag. They should all have a date code or serial number inside. Now there is a discrepancy of where the serial number is located inside both of these bags. In the authentic one, it is located in the bottom right of the general interior by the pocket. On this one, it is located within the pocket. So, and I know this can vary from year to year and bag to bag, so this isn't necessarily a telltale sign that your bag is fake or authentic. On the authentic bag, it's going to be embossed gold on a thin rectangular leather tab. Now, these date codes are not random, they have a meaning. They'll tell you where the bag was manufactured as well as the date. So I encourage you to look up that date code and make sure it is real. It's a real factory. It's made in France, somewhere that is credible. And more information on this will be in the blog post below, where I will show detailed photos and descriptions on how to authenticate your Louis Vuitton bag. The next little leather thing you're gonna find in the interior is a logo plaque. So the difference between these two bags is the fake one has one where the font is incorrect, but that's a little hard to tell. It's a thick leather piece that appears to be stitched on, however, it is actually glued. So make sure things are actually manufactured correctly, that your bag isn't made of any type of plastic or any type of material that is synthetic. On that note, if you ever get a Louis Vuitton bag wrapped in any type of plastic, it's most likely fake. There are no authorized street vendors that sell Louis Vuitton. The material of these backpacks is a cotton-coated canvas. The rest of the bag is either a textile lining or leather or brass hardware. So just a real quick look at these interiors. The interior of the fake one is nylon. The interior of the real one is a textured cotton canvas material. Even from just looking at these at first, you can tell there's a huge difference in quality of materials used. The authentic one is super stiff, it's got structure, and it feels like it has quality. And the fake one just is cheap, almost sticky. It's very squishy, and it looks like a deflated balloon. After you've located the date code and the interior logo plaque, it's time to look at the outside and look at all of those logo stamps as well. The front pocket of your Louis Vuitton backpack should also have a little leather tag that has the logo on it again. It should be fairly thick, it shouldn't be super flimsy, and it should be stitched on the top. The one on the fake one is super flimsy and bendable, and the one on the real one is thicker and is harder to bend. Now let's look at the rest of the leather parts of the bag, which should be these top handle, and that should be, again, very stiff, no wrinkles. On the back, you can see quite a difference in the straps, and especially the quality. The one on the fake one is a lot thinner. It's like you can just squish it in your hands. There's a lot of leeway, there's a lot of wrinkles, it's shiny. On the real one, they're gonna be more a matte black, and they're gonna be very firm and stiff and non-wrinkly. Now let's take a look at the hardware. It should be a nice gold brass color, and Louis Vuitton will brand all of its hardware. On this size, the zipper pulls are actually detachable. So just keep that in mind that that's a thing they do, and I don't know why. If we compare the two zipper pulls on the bags, although they're very similar, you can tell on the fake one it is slightly wider, and the logo that is just an LV, it should be very precise. And on the fake one, it's almost like a blurry kind of bubble letters. The last piece of hardware on this bag are the little buttons, nubbins, little things that you use to adjust the strap length of the backpack. This should say Louis Vuitton with an R, and it should be engraved. And all the letters should be equidistant from each other. On the fake one, there is Louis Vuitton with a space in between, so that's a big red flag. Now, if we're just looking at this bag overall, the main difference I'm seeing on these bags is that the fake one, the contrast of the monogram, is a lot higher than the more subtle and classy monogram of a real Louis Vuitton bag. And one last little tip, just make sure Louis Vuitton is spelled correctly. Make sure to check out the blog below. I go into a lot more detail, and I have all these photos that you can review, compare your own bag. Of course, always get it professionally authenticated. And check out myclosetrocks.com. We have Louis Vuitton bags added almost every day, but they sell it really fast, so get on that. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more real or fake videos. And if you have a request, please leave it below. I love getting comments. Thank you guys so much for watching.